Hi everybody, it's Cricket from Woolly Cricket. This is Monday, and I'm doing my tip Wednesday on here to show you a couple tips. First, I always forget whether I'm doing a make one right or make one left, so I'm going to show you how I do this. Let me get this straightened out here. This yarn's all twisted up. Let me show you how I do that and how I remember on this particular hat. Okay, let me get where you can see me here. All right, can you see me, guys? Okay. Knit. Let me get to the corner and I'll show you a little better. I don't want to bore you to death. Got my light on, and I don't know if you can, that helps, makes it worse. I don't know. Sorry, it's been a really bad day. But I'll tell you all about that after I get this. Let me get to the corner. Thought I'd be further along. It's taking me a few minutes. Sorry. We're right here. Okay, almost. And then after I get the increases done, I'll show you how I do the helical knitting so you don't have that jog when I've got a little bit of a snotty nose. I've been squalling a lot today, so I'll explain that later. I'm not doing the best today, so okay. So here we are. We're going to do a make one on this side and a make one on this side of the stitch marker, and we've got one stitch in between, which is these two stitches here. Let's see the two stitches. Okay, if you look at the two stitches, your center stitches, if it's on the right side of it, you're going to do a make one right, which is lift your leg up from the row below, put it from the left needle from the back to the front, and knit in the front. That's a make one right. Knit your next stitch, slip your stitch marker. This is your center line. Your center line is here. And since the stitch you're going to be making is on the left hand side of that center line, then you're going to do a make one left, which is pick up the bar between, go from the front to the back, and knit through the back. So if you can remember, make one right is knit through the front. It's back to front, knit through the front. A make one left is front to back, knit through the back. I knew I would say that wrong when I got sort of tongue-tied, but I'll show you that one more time. Let me get here to the next increase, and I'll show you. I don't know why I can't keep in frame trying to do these. I have to get a better setup or learn to do this better, but I have trouble staying in the picture. Okay, we're almost there. We're doing this real time, so excuse me. I've caught whatever little bug my son had, so yeah, thanks for sharing that. Okay, here's your center line. This right here's your center line. Can you see the center two stitches right there? Okay, so your increase is going to be on the right hand side of that center line, the center stitches. So make one right, is back to front, knit through the front, knit your 1 stitch for your center, knit 1 stitch for your center. Your stitch you're increasing is on your left hand side of your center 2 rows. Words. 2 stitches here, so it's on the left hand side, so you're going to make 1 left. Make 1 left is front to back, knit through the back. Hope that helps you keep up with it, because I was always having to read and go, okay, is it a right or a left? And that sort of helped me figure that out, because I don't know, I'm sure you guys probably already knew that, but if you're new to it, that's just an easier way for me to remember it anyway. So I'm going to stop this here, and then when I get all my increases done, I will show you the helical knitting so you don't have a jog. All right, bye. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm going to show you helical knitting. It's not a lot to do, and most people do three stitches. So when you're changing, see, hold that where you can't see it, so I can only see it. It's like explaining, boy, what a dummy I am today. Okay, so see, I changed the colors on these double rows, so it gave me a little bit of a hiccup right here, because I was trying to hook the last stitch into the first stitch so it doesn't have really a gap, but I just needed to pull it harder so the colors looked a little better. But you can't really tell it in the hat as bad. In the rib here, that's a spine sort of thing. Okay, now we're into just knitting. Can you see my hand off camera doing around and around? Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do helical knitting. It's like everybody else does helical knitting. So the next color will be the burgundy. So instead of going to the end of row, which is my beginning of row that we're just starting this, I knit to the last 3 stitches. You're going to slip these purlwise, and then I slip my beginning of round stitch marker, and let me show you here, your burgundy color will be right here for your next stitch, so where you left off. So you're going to be knitting in the round up to 3 stitches before you get back to the burgundy. So I'm going to take this over here for just a second, because I can knit faster without it being under the camera, and I will keep talking to you guys. And so you're knitting around, all the way around, and when I get around I'll show you again, and then we'll do this one more time, and that should be sufficient for you to, maybe if I'm speaking clearly, which I don't always do, you will understand what I'm trying to say when I show you this. It's harder for me to knit under the lights in the camera on just a little, it's on my phone, so it's on one of those little clampy things, so it's hard to get me centered where I need to be. But I am knitting around and around and around just as fast as I can, so you don't have to wait on me. But we are doing it in real time. I'm getting closer. Sorry, I'm still, whoop. My thing don't want to, it's like my phone's too heavy for my arm here that holds it. I've got it hooked to this day bed, which was Kylo's, and just for those that have seen Kylo, that want to see Kylo, I'm sorry. He is, he's gone. He got sick on Friday with his allergies and his autoimmune, And Friday, got sick. I don't know, did I say Friday or Saturday? See, I'm still not doing well. Sorry, guys. But this was his day bed, and I sit here and knit with him, petting and loving on him. And now he's gone, so it's going to just be my knitting day bed, I guess, until I can't stand it, and then I'll probably throw it away or give it away, or I don't know. I'm not going to get another puppy. I'm too old to try to do that, and boxers are pretty big dogs. We had to carry him to the car and say goodbye yesterday, yeah. So it's only been right at 24 hours, and it's still raw, and I miss my baby. So just for those that ask about Kylo every time I do a video, he's in a better place. He was hurting. He couldn't stand up on his back legs. It's just too much for his little body. And we only have the one left, which is Tanner's Australian. We lost Kaya this year, and we lost Kylo. Okay, we're close, so I'll show you now. Knit until you get to 3 stitches from where you began. You're going to slip those 3 stitches purlwise, and I tighten mine up a little bit because they get loose when you, but that puts your, see right there is the 3rd stitch I slipped, and there's the working yarn ready to go again. So you're ready to go with the blue, the baby blue. Let me get my strings here right. So you start knitting again, and you're going to stop 3 stitches short every time, and later on when I get through with this, I will show you. So see, when you're knitting, it's a spiral. It's not, see, can you see my hand? That doesn't tell you anything, does it? I'm comic relief today. It's a spiral like this, around and around and around, but it doesn't make a complete circle. Not a complete circle like that. It's around like a coil. So when you do it this way, it doesn't leave that jog, and it doesn't leave anything. See, I've changed right here, and you can't tell where I changed. So there you go. That's helical knitting, and how I keep up with which increase is on the right side or the left side of my stitch marker for like raglans and these kind of hats and things. So thank you, everybody. I'm sure I will talk before this, and this will be at the end of a short recording for today's Tuesday, the 2nd. So it'll go on at midnight tonight for Wednesday. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.